Ladies and gentlemen, this is Joe's Classic Video Games, back with another cool arcade game pinball video for you this evening. Check out what we've got. This is 1987's Space Station. Love these space themes, always fun. This is, of course, a Williams game. It's kind of a lesser known game. A lot of people haven't played this one, so we got one in. We fixed it up. Thought we'd film a video of it for you so we can see what you think. Check that out. Boy, they knew how to do those effects back in the day, didn't they? They had to work with what they had, people. So it does that for a little bit. Then it'll go back to all of the lights being on. That was like one of that was one of the big attractions of the game, that they could illuminate the ring on the on the back glass. But we'll check it out a little bit and read over the rules and everything. Like I said, it's a Williams game. Got cool art on it, kind of simple, but of course space theme. On the back, the famous Williams logo. Same on this side. Key up in there. This was a System 11B. If you're into that kind of thing. System 11 games are some of the coolest games because they're not super expensive, like some of the later ones have gotten, and they're, you know, like all of the System 11 games are similar to the System 9 games as well. So there's a whole ton of them, and you can, if you learn how to work on one, you kind of know how to work on all of them. So check out the back box. They do have this thing where that's a translite. That's not a glass, so they fade, you know, over the years. So it's a little faded, but you get the gist. It says Space Station Pinball Rendezvous, and you got this guy out doing his thing. And there's the, which one is that? Does it say? I don't think they have it named, so I don't know which shuttle that is, but I guess all the shuttles are retired now, right? So we'll have to see what comes up next. And then they've got one over here as well. You see how they've got some flashers flashing behind it to give you kind of the afterburner look. And it's a space station. Oh, there's another one. Pretty cool, and it has these little cutouts where they've cut the translite so that the light below it can shine through all the way around. And originally, whenever they did the prototype, it didn't have that. It was just a picture, and they didn't like the way that the lights looked, so they put the little cutouts in it and rolled with it. You can check out the Playfield. Remember, folks, it's for amusement only. So on the Playfield, you know, you got a lot of art. This particular one has Mylar. You can see it there. There's basically a big sticker over the entire Playfield to protect it. It's got a little wear up in the top. This thing's not in perfect shape, but it's definitely presentable. It's a good player's pin. But it's got lots of hand-drawn, space-themed stuff. You can see over here where it says shuttle, you've got all of these little spacemen or spacewomen doing their thing, doing a spacewalk. And then over here, of course, you've got the, I keep missing with the camera, you've got the shuttle. Again, this is 1987, you know, so this was shortly after the Challenger explosion, whenever the space travel was still big in everybody's minds. Everybody was really excited and of course disappointed by that tragedy too. And then you've got a spaceman there with holding a pinball. You've got a couple of them up here. I like how they do that kind of three-dimensionally, just the way it looks. So you get the gist, and just lots of little moon men doing their walks. And it's got a kind of simplistic ramp set up, but it's got a, you know, a little bit of stuff going on. So you've got, whenever you plunge the ball, oh, we need to talk about that too, but whenever you plunge the ball, it comes up It immediately crosses over every time and goes up to this upper playfield where it can't really go through or anything because there's a gate here. So the ball will hit that every time and then go down one of these three. So your skill shot, I don't even know if there's a skill shot. We'll have to see, but basically that's all you're doing. So blah blah blah. So because of that, it seems to me, I don't know if they're all like this because I haven't had another one, but they've got a really stiff spring on it. I mean, it really takes a little something to pull that back. It's the red spring, if you know anything about that. But and I assume that's just so that it can have a little more oomph to get up that ramp. But you can't really, since you're always just doing the same thing, you can't really. If it was a lighter spring, it might go a little faster. I don't know, but that's something that's a little different on this machine than most of them. So I don't know if that's supposed to be like that or if somebody swapped it out at some point. But it is what it is. But the ball goes up there, does that thing. You've also got 3 rollovers underneath it. There's also a saucer hid back there. Or actually, it's not a saucer, it's the input to this up kicker there. And then you've got this space station here that rotates. There's a couple paths in it. So it can rotate around and make different things connect together, which is pretty cool. You've got a ramp over here with a drop target in front of it. You've got 3 drop targets over here that are just plain. I don't believe they ever had any art on them. And then you got a bunch of stand-ups on the side here that says shuttle. And then you've got stay, shun, more stand-ups. You've got a shot back here that can lock the ball. It goes into, let me think. I may have this wrong. I think it actually goes into this. It doesn't lock the ball, and so that it shoots it back up onto this little playfield. But you'll see that here in a minute. We'll play it a little bit. You can check it out. And it has a multi-ball feature. It has a 3-ball multi-ball. And it has this cool thing that it does that whenever you get the multi-ball by locking the 3 balls, where they put, this is way before color changing LEDs, of course. This is 1987. This is a 30-year-old game. But there's a mode where it goes all dark and everything illuminates green. And the way they did that was, let me see if I can find one that's, we can look at this thing. All right. See the light bulbs that are on? Now if you look carefully, there is, just to the right of each of those, another light bulb that's green. It's got a green sleeve on it. So everywhere they put a general illumination light bulb, they put a green one as well, so that they can turn off all the white light bulbs, or the warm light bulbs, and turn on all the green ones, so they can flood the whole playfield in green. It doesn't really work all that well with the lights on, but I was playing with the lights off, as you know, if you've seen any of our videos, so we'll see that here in a minute, and you'll see that cool green mode. And the main toy is just the space station that moves around a little bit, but we'll play it here in a minute, and you can see what you think. This was whenever they had, of course, switched to their alphanumeric displays, but only the top ones can do words and letters and things. The bottom ones just show scores. So let's read over the instructions, because as you know, if you know how to play the game, it's much more fun. Space Station Operations Manual. So again, they're playing on the space theme. You know, if you guys were around back in the 80s, you know NASA was huge back then. Complete either shuttle or station to score lit value. All right, so shuttle, again, is these. Stay, shun. So that's all your stand-up targets. And I guess that's this. So this in the middle here, these lights can change. And if you score shuttle, you score whatever this is lit up on this side. If you get all the stations, you score whatever is lit up on this side. Make 3 bank drop target to advance bonus X. So the 3 bank drop target is easier. So as you do that, it will do 1 times, and then it'll do 2 times, and then it'll do 3 times by lighting both, and then it'll do 4 times by lighting that one, and then it'll do 5 times by lighting 4 and 5, and then it'll do 6 times by lighting 4 and 2, and then it'll do 7 times by lighting all 3 of them.
And then you can also light the extra ball by doing it. USA lanes light 100,000 target and increase the stop and score multiplier times 2, times 3, times 4, times 5, and lights special. So the USA lanes are these up here, right? And it says that it lights the 100,000 target. Now I believe that's probably this out lane here, 100,000. And there's one, it's really hard to see, but if you look above the USA lane, see that target up there, that light? 100,000 when lit, right? Okay, and it says, and increases stop and score multiplier times 2, times 3, times 4. So stop and score multiplier. Let's find that. I don't know where that is really. You would think that it would have something to do with this multiplier, but I don't know. We'll have to play it a little bit and see. 1, 2, 3 lanes advance the jet bumper value and light the dock lights. Okay, so your 1, 2, 3 is up here on the top playfield. 1, 2, 3. And so you can get these dock lights, dock when lit. There's one over there. There's one here. So either of those two shots can get balls going up through the space station, and can dock one over here on the left, can dock one over there on the right. And I also advanced the jet bumper value. The jet bumpers are, of course, right here. All right, docking 2 balls and making either ball popper shot starts multi-ball. So if you get both of the balls in their holders, and then you get into this release here, which is the right popper, or you get the release here, which goes around the back and lands in the left ball popper, you start multi-ball. Repeating this sequence during multi-ball scores rescue jackpot. So basically, once you start multi-ball, they tell you, oh no, you got to dock again. So they want you to get back into the docks with the balls as you're in multi-ball. Very hard to do. I haven't been able to do it yet. Scores the rescue jackpot. Multi-ball increases bonus ball timer. So bonus ball timer. I don't know about that one. We'll have to keep an eye out for that too. All qualifying players play bonus ball after the last ball. That's interesting. So there you go. I will get the tripod and we'll play it a little bit. It's a fun game. It's got good sounds too. It's 1987. What can you say? All right, folks. So just so you know, those 3 lights that you can see on the left up there. Whoop, if I can get it to. Those 3 lights. Wait a minute, let me make sure I've got this right. No, I don't have it right. Those were the wrong 3 lights. I'm trying to get it where everything's in the picture. Very tough to do. All right, there you go. The 3 lights that are blinking at the top, the yellow lights, are the 1, 2, 3. That's the highest the ball can go. And then the flippers, you can see, are right here. You can't see the very tips of them, but you'll get most of the action, people. So let's try it out.
We have ignition.
I'm gonna turn it up a little bit. That's just not loud enough. We're not even scaring the neighbors yet. There we go. We're still lined up good. Yes, we are. All right, let's try it out a little bit. You will notice on this game that right out lane is your main place that you lose the ball. Back on course, people. Come on. You kidding me? You gotta be kidding me.
that's that horrible first game. Just doing the match. I did not match. Okay, so one thing I'm wondering about. Game over, it says. One thing I'm wondering about is there's a drop target right here that's the stop and score thing. So I don't know. I guess maybe that's not supposed to pop up till later. So we'll keep our eye on that.
We have ignition.
We have ignition. I hate when it does that because it kind of wastes it, you know? Ah! Horrible. All right. So I locked that one to the left, people. It says docked left. Ah. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. So I need to make the ramp shot to dock it on the right. Oh, come on. So I released it.
We have ignition.
I'm trying to let it roll down a little bit so I can make that nice long shot and dock it. We'll get better, people. Hang in there. That right outlane is just killer. I might have to adjust that. Looking good. Horrible. I think it confused itself. There we go.
We have ignition.
No! Stay away from that hole. Whoop, almost. No, no. I can't get a good swing on it to get it up that ramp. Kind of have to let it roll down the, there we go. It says docked right, and you can see that the space station turns. So now if I make the ramp, it'll dock it on the left. knocked it on the left. All right, so now I need to make either one of the flashing green arrows, which is either one of the ball poppers. No! I believe it'll hold over to the second ball, though, so we're good. We're all right. I wouldn't have done it anyway. If you hit it back up the ramp, basically it goes back into the dock, and then it has to kick the ball out that's already in the dock. All right. All right.
Negative, you must redock.
So they want me to knock it back into the docks. Oh, come on. They took it from me, people. Game over. All right, let's try it one more time.
We have ignition.
We're getting better, right? We're getting better, folks. We're going to get there. Oh, I didn't give it enough juice. Whoa. Whoa. It's feisty. Come on now. Not fun. Really, though, you know, I'm complaining about that, but that's like the only way to lose the ball. So they have to make some way that you can lose the ball, you know? Oh, I didn't give it enough again. They can't make it where you can't possibly lose the ball out the right lane like they have the left lane. I still haven't seen that drop target come up. I think that might have a problem. I'm going to have to check that out. Right down the middle, folks. Oh, bricked. Oh, I'd already lost my lane saver, or whatever they call it, ball save. All right, we're gonna play one more game.
We have ignition.
We have ignition. Yes, we do.
Liberty docked.
Docked right.
You're looking good.
I'm looking good.
Back on course.
I'm back on course. Yeah.
Defender docked.
Docked left. Here we go, folks. Now I gotta release it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Can I make the shot? No, I cannot make the shot. Nope. Oh, come on. Oh, thought I had it. Nope. Not quite enough. Man. I want to start the multi-ball one more again. It's bouncing around fairly dangerously right now. There we go.
Negative. You must redock. Condition green.
Condition green, people.
Roger, Liberty. You're looking good. Please copy.
I think I redocked one, right?
Roger, Liberty. You're looking good. Please copy.
Redock now.
Roger, Liberty.
Redock now.
Condition green.
Redock now.
You're looking good. Please copy.
Redock now.
Condition green.
Redock now.
You're looking good. Please copy.
Redock now. Redock now.
You're looking good.
Redock now.
Roger, Liberty. You're looking good. Do you copy?
Redock now.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah! That's what I'm talking about! Whoa, I wasn't ready. I was too busy celebrating. Did you hear that? That's a free game, people. That's what 50 cents sounds like. free ball, though. Oh, they stole it from me. They stole it from me. Game over, people. 2,322,000. That's probably pretty pathetic, but I think it was pretty good. I had fun. It was cool. I liked it. So there you go. That is Williams' 1987 Space Station. Fun little game. Takes a little getting used to, as you can see. And I'm gonna. Oh, wait a minute. Check out what I just saw. Can you see it? See, I don't know if you can see it. Oh, and they would kill the lights right when I'm trying to illustrate something. The drop target is up. So apparently I did get to whatever place you had to get to pop the drop target up. Drop target works, people. It's a pretty good looking game. I mean, I'm a sucker for, you know, any kind of pinball game where they did a pretty decent light show. Now, by the time you see this video, Space Shuttle may have flown off to somebody else's game room. Might not be available anymore. But you can see all the games that we do have available right now on our website. Go to lionsarcade.com and check them out. Now, if you're local to us, you can stop by and see them in person. We're in downtown Rock Hill, South Carolina, which is about 15 minutes south of Charlotte.
Roger, Liberty, you're looking good. Do you copy?
He's excited. We're about 15 minutes south of Charlotte, North Carolina, Rock Hill, South Carolina. We're in downtown. Now, if you can't get by and you're bored to death checking out our website because it's all stuff you're not going to buy anyway, well, that's fine. Just subscribe to us here on YouTube and let us know in the comment section below what you think of this video. And we will film many, many more. Every time we get a cool game in, we will film a little video of it. Usually once or twice a week we upload a video. And we will see you on the next video.